one of two things is true. Number one, these guys are about to lock up more people for fraud than you have ever seen in your life, and they are going to clean house and make the United States of America what it was always meant to be. Or two, by the time anybody realizes what these guys are really doing, you are going to have the most abusive police state that works for corporations and rich people while shutting everyone else up that you have ever seen.
An ABC News exclusive, sources telling ABC News that top law enforcement officials are frustrated over recent comments from Elon Musk. We're told that they're concerned over his claim that he had advanced knowledge of a planned arrest related to alleged Social Security fraud. ABC News senior reporter Catherine Faulders is live for us in our DC bureau. So, Catherine, it sounds like he was referring to some kind of ongoing federal investigation during a live stream. What more are you and your team hearing from your sources?
Yeah, that's what sources are telling us, Kana. So he made these comments yesterday during a live stream on Musk to his more than 200 million followers. Now, Musk was asked a question by somebody about whether Attorney General Pam Bondi was going to prosecute fraud in the Social Security system. And Musk responded to that saying, I actually think that there is an arrest tomorrow. Now, that would be today. It's unclear if that arrest has been made. But he says, yes, in fact, I believe someone is going to be arrested tomorrow. Musk goes on to discuss this alleged planned arrest, saying, claiming at least that this person who they plan to arrest actually stole 400,000 Social Security numbers and personal information. Musk doesn't say how he came to learn this information, Kana, or learn about this planned arrest, but these sources who we're speaking to are telling us that he was referring to an ongoing federal investigation and that his public disclosure of this matter was disturbing to top law enforcement officials who had direct knowledge of the probe. And we know that previewing an arrest before it takes place would conflict with standard practice intended to protect potentially sensitive law enforcement operations and those involved in carrying those law enforcement operations out. Now, we asked the White House for comment on this. The White House referred to the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice did not answer our inquiries on this, but it certainly raises questions about how Musk learned about this information and what more he possibly knows about sensitive law enforcement operations, Kana.
And his willingness to disclose it during a live stream. Very interesting. Catherine Faulders, thanks to you.
So all things indicate Elon Musk time. The whole Doge special government employee project is coming to an end. Done data. And what is going to be the big grand finale? You heard Lawyer for Workers. He went just to opposite ends of the spectrum. It's either going to be the biggest bust and Social Security is going to get fixed and the US of A is going to be exactly what it was always supposed to be, or Trump and Elon are, who knows what they're up to, or however he put it. You know what I mean? It's like they're either going to do the best work ever or they're running the biggest scheme ever. And at the end of the day, I mean, you can do that with every situation. Just go and look at total opposite ends of the spectrum. And what ends up happening has to be somewhere in the middle, right? So you can never really be wrong. But when it comes to this political stuff, to keep it real with y'all, I really never can tell, and I really feel like everyone is grimy and can't be trusted in some way, like all politicians, period. I don't really trust any of them, and I don't know, this whole situation is really going to be bonkers, I think. I just hope Elon Musk busts out the chainsaw for the big grand finale. Now, this was reported yesterday, right? So this actually, the arrest should have been then, they were saying, which now Lawyer for Workers was talking his talk today. So up to this moment, I haven't seen anything. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a situation that's like breaking news down to the hour. Got to watch, pay attention what's going on, what will happen, what will be uncovered, who will be prosecuted. What's really good, what's going on, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm shocked nothing at this point has happened, unless Elon's just talking out of his arse. I don't know, you know what I mean? The fact that he said that on this tele rally or whatever is concerning to the Department of Justice, from my understanding. He's like leaking out specifics of investigation, I guess, which isn't supposed to be done. But I don't know, does that show us that he doesn't know what he's talking about, or he does, but the process of what he's founded, he passed along and when they make a move on it, they're gonna make a move on it. I don't know, because he spoke from a place like they're going to be prosecuting. Attorney General, what's her name, Pam Bondi or whatever. It's gonna happen in 400,000 stolen, and he put numbers out there and all that. And then Trump has also been speaking to the media like, Elon's time's up. This 130 days, this was only a special thing. Some people theorize it's because of all the backlash with the Tesla stuff going on, the protests, the dealerships being destroyed. He's doing interviews saying his company's suffering, but I don't know. Is it just that's what it is and his time's running out? I don't initially recall about the time frame that he was only going to be doing this as a special employee for a certain amount of time. But then again, I don't follow all this political stuff so closely. So if you peep that being discussed from the very beginning, tap and hit the comments and let me know. And what does everyone else think about it? What will happen? Why do you think he leaked that out? Do you mess with Elon Musk or not? Do you think it was good Trump bringing him in? Like, let's talk about it all. I'm personally seeing what the big grand finale is. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows where all the foreign expenditures have been going over all this time? That's what has been the big discussions, that there's just so much shady-ish going on. But then a lot of people are like, well, yo, if you gotta, do that and arrest people or fix those issues, do you have to lay off all the federal workers? I don't know. It's all just such a crazy mess, as it always is in the political world, if you ask me, man. But keep your eyes peeled, because something could be jumping off any moment. Elon on his way out. Big news supposed to drop. Let's talk about it in the comments. Subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.